It's amazing. And Jordan Love, first-year quarterback, fourth year in the league. He said he's had this game circled. I mean, we were laughing about some of the voices back in August saying he can't play.
Right.
He stinks.
Right.
All this and that.
Should you be saying, hey, everybody ripped us, everybody made fun of us, everybody said we were the worst, and look at us now?
Well, guys, the Green Bay Packers just beat two of the best teams in the NFL in back-to-back weeks, and Jordan Love in this offense is starting to look like the unit everyone wants them to be. And the defense is also starting to hit its stride and is playing really well. This team really looks like they're putting it all together right at the perfect time. But even with the upward trend that we've seen from the Packers over these last few games, what's insane to think about is that they haven't even reached their fullest potential yet, and they have a very long way to go. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about everything with this team. But before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind, and your support truly does mean everything. Alright, so to get back on track with the Green Bay Packers, there were a lot of question marks coming into this season about what this team was going to look like without Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback position, and also some of the changes at wide receiver that happened over the last few years. And at the start of the season, some of the young guys really struggled, and I don't think anybody expected this team to be where it is at right now. And the offense led by Jordan Love was still yet to get going. Whether it was just young receivers dropping balls, or it was just Jordan Love making inexperienced mistakes. And the defense also just kind of looked all over the place, and they weren't playing to the level of their talent. But again, like I said, they have completely turned it around. At the start of the season, there was a lot of criticism directed towards Joe Barry's defensive strategy. However, it's quite remarkable to acknowledge the transformation under his guidance. With the defense now performing exceptionally well, a key factor in this success is the formidable front four led by Rashawn Gary, who is undoubtedly playing at an elite level. His recent performances have been outstanding, consistently pressuring quarterbacks and being a relentless force in the backfield. Gary's ability to effectively stop the run and set the edge further cements his status as one of the league's top edge rushers. And complementing him is Preston Smith, forming a formidable edge duo. Although Smith may not be making headlines with his stats, his role as a reliable secondary option to Gary significantly strengthens the edge defense for this team. Many teams invest years into drafting players to form a strong edge duo, and the Packers excelling in this area gives them a significant advantage over their opponents. This advantage is further bolstered by the presence of rookie Lucas Van Ness, who's gradually making his mark. Ness is a reliable rotation player who can occasionally secure a sack, and he's proving to be a valuable asset for this team. Additionally, the Packers' defensive strength is enhanced by Devontae Wyatt and Kenny Clark, who both excel against the run and in pass rush situations. Essentially, the team's defense heavily relies on these 4 players, whose recent performances have been nothing short of dominant. Also, the Packers boast an impressive linebacker duo, which significantly complements their front line. In his second season, Quay Walker is showing remarkable skills on the field, and Devondre Campbell is already known for his excellent linebacker abilities. Despite the front seven's strengths, what's really surprising is how well the secondary has performed, even without some key players. The recent return of Darnell Savage is a huge boost for the defense, but they've been managing without Eric Stokes, Juan Alexander, and Rudy Ford, who are crucial to their strategy. The fact that they've been pretty good even without these guys just shows the potential they have when they return. With a powerful pass rush, a solid front seven against the run, and a secondary that includes a top-notch corner and the promising pair of Eric Stokes and Darnell Savage, the team's defensive ceiling is through the roof. Attributing the Packers' recent victories solo to their defense would be an oversimplification. In recent weeks, the offense has also made significant strides, largely due to the growing connection between Jordan Love and head coach Matt LaFleur, and Love executing them with increasing proficiency. Earlier in the season, LaFleur faced criticism for his play calling, but the team's recent performances suggest a turnaround. Also, Christian Watson is emerging as a formidable primary receiver, mirroring his late season success with Aaron Rodgers last year. His ability to be a deep threat and make contested catches adds a dynamic layer to the offense. Additionally, players like Romeo Doubs and Jaden Reed are contributing notably. Doubs has proven to be a reliable alternative or even a co-primary receiver alongside Watson, excelling in making catches. Reed brings valuable speed as a third option, posing a constant threat to the defense. Despite the youthfulness of this receiver group, their growing understanding of LaFleur's strategies is definitely becoming clear, pointing to earlier issues being more about inexperience rather than flawed play calling. And this bodes well not just for the current season, but for the future. But as far as this year goes, the Packers are also about to get Aaron Jones back, which will make the running game even better than it already has been. And it also of course provides more depth, which is going to round out this offense even more and make them even better as a complete unit. So man, when I look at this team from top to bottom, I see a defense that, like I mentioned earlier, has a really good front four, they have solid linebackers behind them, and they also have a secondary that is pretty good when healthy. And as they play together more and get more experience around each other, they're just going to keep playing better and better. And they also have a very favorable schedule coming up, so I think the path for them to get to the postseason is set. And just making it there will be a big positive, because after Aaron Rodgers left, I don't think anyone knew what to expect from this team. That's really all I have to say for this video. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe, because your support truly means the world. Also, with the NFL season starting to wrap up, there is just way too much to talk about across the league, so let me know what you would like to see next. And until then, I will see you all later.